I'm a bit surprised. Tennessee's Boo Carter is catching a ton of heat after his performance against UAB. Yes, Carter did have a rough first half against the Blazers, such as that muffed punt that should have truly been a signaled fair catch. So, what was he doing there? I'm not sure. But what the online criticism is ignoring is the response he had in the second half, his ability to make plays in the second half, and the fact that he earned a game ball. That matters. And a lot of the criticism is still talking about his teammates are giving him the cold shoulder. I'm not quite convinced on that part, and I have a couple of video clips to maybe prove otherwise. But first, I'm Paige Dauer. This is the sports page on Full Disclosure. If you're a subscriber or a returning viewer, please hit that subscribe button. Please turn on your notifications. That goes a long way in making sure that you can see the content that you're enjoying here at Full Disclosure. And I really have appreciated the support up until this point. None of this would be possible without you guys. So I wouldn't say that he's checked out. I wouldn't say that he's sulking. I'd say it looks like he's trying to stay ready. Honestly, probably still trying to earn his spot, right? Especially after that poor first half performance. He's one of the only starters that's still in the game, not only in the second half, but late in the game as well. So I think he's still earning his spot, and he's still learning how to be that teammate, how to be productive out on the field, which can be frustrating. I get that because he had so much hype and expectations entering the season because of what he did last year. But I'm also convinced that there must have been a message during halftime because of the adjustment, right, that we mentioned a moment ago that he made from the first half to the second half. A couple quick stats, because you guys know I love to do stats. So in the first quarter, he had 3 special teams plays. Obviously, not all of them are great, but one of them did go for 34 yards. In the second quarter, a couple of okay tackles. I mean, they didn't happen until about until the UAB Blazer made like an 8-yard gain. So that definitely could have been a little bit better. But again, to a second half message, because in the third quarter, he really did come alive. There we saw he had 3 TFLs and 1 punch out. And that's the moment where he earns the game ball. And we'll show that moment in just a second. And it led to a scoop and score by Caleb Beasley. And I think part of Caleb Beasley's message in the postgame contradicts the idea that his teammates don't really like him. I mean, do they love him as much as they did last year? I don't know. I guess we can continue to speculate about that. But I think the way that the team talks about him shows that Boo Carter is working his way back and maybe is close to being back into good graces with his teammates.
I saw Boo running towards the ball. We were going to tackle. He had a perfect punch out. I saw it was a good punch out. I saw the ball, scoop and score, and it was just a surreal moment for me. You know, first touchdown in college. It hasn't really hit me yet, but it was definitely a blessing for sure.
Okay, to the other viral video I was talking about. It's this video right here, and I'll put that up for us to look at. Okay, so Josh Heupel's talking about who's getting the game ball. Andre Turntine gets his first, and then it goes to Boo Carter because of that play that we just mentioned from Caleb Beasley. And everyone's talking about how like he doesn't look like he wants to be there. To me, that looks like his normal mannerisms. And I know it's a small sample size, and I feel maybe confident in my assessment that those are his normal mannerisms, because if we go back to last season, funny enough, after they played Mississippi State, who they're getting ready to play, like Boo Carter had a massive game against Mississippi State, and those were just simply like his mannerisms even then. Like I'll put a screen grab up so that we can like look at his face. That might just be who he is. I think in this UAB video after Tennessee defeated the Blazers, like I think he just looks incredibly surprised. I think he looks a little shy as to why Coach Heupel is giving him the game ball, and I'm sure he wasn't expecting that at all. And whether you think he deserved the game ball or not, for Heupel to give Carter praise in front of the whole team, I think should be a signal to the rest of us that Carter's doing something right. Carter is on the right track. His efforts are being recognized. As we heard from Heupel earlier, he does not care about moral victories. And either that's a message that he puts out to the media or it's something that they really do exercise within the team. I would like to think it's the latter, which then bolsters Carter getting the game ball being even more important. And regardless, you know, the speculation of if he stays next season or not, buying into the team that you're currently on, it really matters. And earning the game ball just might cement Carter's buy-in.
Your business can't afford the downtime that comes with a leaky roof. So whether you need a repair or a replacement, count on the professionals from McGuire Roofing and Construction. Your protection is our passion. We service and sell all types of roofs and have worked with some of East Tennessee's most recognized names. We have 25 years of experience and free inspection estimates, plus best in business warranties. Put an end to your roofing problems today by calling McGuire Roofing and Construction.
And because I spend enough hours on social media, I know the other side to this too is fans pointing to the fact that Boo Carter does not get hyped up by his teammates as much as other teammates do. And maybe I noticed that a little bit in the ETSU game. He did have really nice punt returns in that game. One went for 16 yards, his next one 34 yards. But it's the punt return that went for 40 yards that I think maybe flipped the page and had a switch with his teammates, because I think he stepped out of bounds around the 4 yard line, but still like Superman dove into the end zone. And I kind of broke down that in a previous episode, which I might link here. But even then, when you go to, oh, his teammates don't like sing his praises, or like they don't like hype him up, I think when we hear after the game, similar to Caleb Beasley, his teammates are making a point when there's an opportunity to emphasize the hard work of Boo Carter. And Mike Matthews does that after the game, because it's Boo Carter who sets up short fields because of his hard work and the anticipation that he showed in all of those runs. Again, I'll put a clip there for it. Sings his praises, and I think that it continues to show like how connected maybe the team is that we're not recognizing enough.
He set us up great a lot of times, and he real electric player, just all around athlete. And I've been knowing him. Well, he kind of got me on board with coming here, so I've been knowing him for a while, and I already knew he was a great athlete.
It's a very strong culture inside the Tennessee football program. Hard work always gets rewarded. If Boo Carter can continue to do just as that, especially through this week of practice where you're getting ready to go on the road to play Mississippi State, hopefully you get your first SEC victory, I believe Boo Carter will be back in good graces. I believe the team will respond accordingly because of how strong this culture is and how much they value buy-in from their teammates. I think we'll see a very expected response from the team. I think we're overanalyzing a lot of things, maybe not overanalyzing the right things. Again, this is just kind of the opinion that I have of following the team for a little while and, maybe putting some context to otherwise viral clips. But yeah, let me know what you think. Are you still convinced that the teammates don't like him, or that Boo Carter is checked out, or has this changed your mind at all? I'll be back later this week for more on Tennessee football. Please hit that subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I'll talk to you guys later this week.